Okay, yo everyone. I am back from a night out. It's the next morning. I'm in all comfy clothes. We're gonna have some fun. So let me turn this down just a tad. Beautiful. We need our C license. Give me a second. Yeah, so we need our C license. So I think that's gonna be the aim for today. We go and maybe get a couple of licenses. You might not see all of it, but you know, we are close to getting the next turbo, but we need licenses. So we have our B license. We have our A license with a gold. Look at it. Be impressed. But we still need International C, International B, and International A. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit here and we're going to get through it. Together as one. Yes. Right, let's get into it then. So, let's go. Yeah, if you saw there's a Skyrim video where I'm in like a white top. That is directly after my night out. Because I was having really fun. Like a lot of fun. Advanced cornering J-turn. This corner appears to be easy as you enter it. But the more you drive into it, the more it bends. So it is a very difficult corner. Steering inward at the start makes the end of the corner difficult. So the apex has to be further out than usual. And we're in a Mazda MX-5. 141 brake horsepower. Gotta love it. Should we see? I'm not sure if we get a rolling start. Oh yeah, we get a rolling start. Whoa, we did not brake at all. Good start, good start. Oh, it's a racing Mazda MX-5. That's why. Okay, good start, good start. Here we go again. Ooh, wasn't ready. Oh god, I'm all over the damn place. Let's... Sod it, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Nope. Guess not then. Oh, this is going to be more tricky than I thought. Okay, right. So we actually need to keep quite far out for quite a long time. Ooh! Quite a long time. There we go. There we go. You can tell when you get it right because the car tries to like drag you out, but it follows the racing line. Oh yeah, we're miles ahead. Easy. Easy clap. That's what I like about these licenses is you can just like rocket through them. I have no idea what's coming. J-turn 2. So we just... What is this? Big like 4-door saloon thing. No. Jesus, these cars, you know, they're fast. They be a fast one. Right, I might switch back to the buttons. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. I hit the analog button and I didn't touch anything. And like, it wasn't moving. Because on these old controllers, if you hit the analog button, these now no work. Oh! So it's either analog on or analog off. Oops. Oopsie doodles. Sorry about my coughing. Asthma. What are you gonna do? But I find with the buttons I can generally stick closer, like, to... Or at least, like, have a bit more control, he says, as he, like... Scrapes it. Am I off the track? Damn it, I do need to make a correction. There we go. Okay, a bit of a shaky start, but I'm getting back into it. I'm like loading back up. Let me just turn on this light so you can really see me. Boop, boop, boop. Am I bright? Oh, you know it. There we go. On to the next one. Camaro. Ooh, my feet are cold because I don't have socks on. I don't have the heating on. What are we in? Oh, it's nice. Oh, it is a nice car. Look at that. Brake, 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 brake. Oh, I shouldn't have done a brake and turn at the same time. That's the thing. You always want to do, like, your braking and your turning separately. You'll do your braking before the corner, so you can accelerate out. You don't want to be braking in the middle of the corner whilst trying to turn and occasionally trying to accelerate. It's a nice car. Look at that. Huh. That actually controlled really well as well. It like started to drift and I still managed to pull it away. Alright. Ooh. On to the next one. Blind corners. Because you just start on rolling starts, this is like a really... Right, if you slam against the wall on this, I think you fail. Oh, but this car drifts well. This car has like a real... Like, in a racing setting, you tend to not want to drift because you'll lose time. But it is damn fun when you do it. Like, if we actually watch a replay of this, on that first corner, I really drift out. I won't make you watch the second one. The second one was boring. But yeah, look, look, look. Ready? Oh, the drift. And then the second one was just whatever. Cool, but we're going to slam through these now. Absolutely slam through them. You might get individual episodes on all the licenses. I shouldn't drink. Because we're going to go on a rolling start. There we go. What are we? Oh, this is a super, isn't it? But I actually know this corner pretty well. We have actually raced this corner in our playthrough. Boom. Nailed it. Little Supra. The Supras aren't that bad. Not until they get like a lot of power. Then they become an issue. Because they're like... just a little uncontrollable in some cases. Yeah, let's smash through it. Right, what are we in? Same thing, but I think we're starting faster. Oh, that came in a bit close. That came in a bit too early. They do make a good noise, though. That was absolute textbook. We might have to watch the replay of that. That was textbook. Oh my lord. Did you see? I mean, this doesn't probably look very exciting to you lot, but this was felt incredible to do. See how there's like no sliding around? There's no like... just felt fast. I like fast. Your boy has got to go fast. Okay. Although that would be an interesting thing if you could win this game without winning. Or not necessarily win this game, but get a decent enough car by only coming last. Oh, this car's a little bit twitchy, but it's alright, it's alright. Oh. 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 What is that? I don't know. I'm thinking a Hyundai or like a Toyota or something. What was that? Toyota Celica, that was it. Honda S2000. This is a car. This is a monster of a car. I think we're going to be a rolling start. Oh, it wasn't the car I was thinking. But they do make really good noises. You have to start your braking. You have to like start your slowing down in this like super fucking early. Because that hairpin will fling you off the edge of that. And if you bounce off the wall, you fail. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. Soft tops. They're not really like, don't get me wrong. Soft tops are incredible cars. But generally a hard top version is better for racing, for speed and stuff. Just because their whole body has more rigidity to it. As soon as you take away a roof, you lose rigidity. This car sounds really nice. I just bumped the wall. I hope it doesn't like affect me too much. Ah, it's the Roman Raceway. We know this track well. Because we got stuck on it for like a little while on the Clubman Cup. Oh, it's an Alfa Romeo. I didn't read what it was. I'd just get in there and sort of race it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's an Alfa. Final one, a Corvette Gran Sport with 330 horsepower. Corvette, fast car, not going to steer very well. Going to be a bit of an issue. Oh, this is a classic old car though. Yeah, the front's really loose because all the weight's in the back end of this car. But all the weight, the power is in the back end of this car. So it spins really easily. But look at it! Oh, what a car design. I mean, it just looks like a triangle in this. But if you look at it in real life, oh, it's incredible. But I always did like these cars. They always look great. Even as a two-tone triangle, they look very good. They're okay as long as you like keep control. As soon as you like take too much speed into a corner, with front-wheel drive cars, you've got a lot of... Oh, you see? Yeah, with front-wheel drive cars, they give you a lot of like leeway. With these rear-wheel drive cars with a lot of horsepower, if you get down into like second gear, it will try and just spin you out immediately. You'll see it when I come around this like little tight corner. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna drink. I think it's this one. This one. You'll see when I get really close, it tried to spin me out of the edge. That's what I love about doing these. Wow, we did that in 11 minutes. I'm going to save. Oh, wait. There we go. We're going to save and then bam, on to the next one. I don't think we're going to... We might end up just trying to smash through all 3 licenses today. I'm going for a bit of an easier day. Yeah, but it's Sunday. I was out last night. It was really nice. It was really nice. Highly enjoyable. With people that are like half my age. That didn't feel so great. But I saw loads of people that I knew as well, so it was lovely. Let's have a look. Where are we at? Cool. Bloop. Go B. Dirt courses. These are fun. These are really fun because this is where power slides come into action because you don't get enough grip on the track anyway. The Impreza rally car. Oh, be still, my beating heart. Look at it. It bright blue. This is the one that you always used to see. Like, if you see an Impreza out on the road, this is generally what they're trying to be. This rally car. Ooh, don't bounce off the wall too hard or else you fail. But you need to slide. You need to slide and accelerate out. I did that terribly. I think I've still passed, but I did that terribly. Yeah. Yeah, I actually got a silver, but I did that horrendously. Yeah, but this car is the one that everyone wanted as a kid. And like, you'll still occasionally... You'll see these out on the road. They won't have the same internal, like, stuff. Like all the... Oh, even a Lancia Evo. But yeah, they won't have the same engine and stuff like that and the same tweaks to it. But they'll go for that blue. The Lancia Evo. God, you're... four-wheel drive, save me. God, yeah, do you remember when, like, Lancia Evos were a thing? I don't know what Lancia are doing now. Yeah, I don't know what Lancia are doing now. But the Evo used to be my favourite. Because I didn't really like the Imprezas. The Imprezas looked like a kid's toy to me. But the Evos, look at it. Barring that point where I bounced off the wall. We don't need to see that. I might cut that out. Okay? Editor Joe, cut that out, please. Editor Joe. Also, me just sitting in the chair over there. What are we in? Oh, I actually quite like this little car. I think I've had one of these before. They're very, very forgiving. You can, like, really throw it into a corner, get it horrendously wrong, and it won't try and spike you off into a wall somewhere. These are just like really dependable, because I've had the supercar version of this in previous runs. Yeah. Because the supercar version of this has all like blue paint splodges on it. Nice car, nice car. Yeah, but it's also surprisingly quick for such a small car, and it's got really low... What was that? A Mitsubishi FTO. That was it, the FTO. Yeah, the supercar version of that looks really funny. It's got like big blue paint splotches on it, and it's just white. But it's also... speed to power ratio is really good. So like you can go in and just murder people in the lower speed, in the lower power categories, because your speed is just so high. This car's actually not bad. This car's very well balanced, which is mad because these like wedge cars, I think it's a Honda, this like wedge type car is usually an absolute nightmare for that. Maybe we get one and put way too much horsepower into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh. What was that? NSX. I don't know. Mustang. Mustangs were good. They were balanced as well. They were really balanced when you were like racing them. Not the Mustang that I thought. I thought it was the blue one because I was thinking of the Cobra. I didn't swing out wide enough on that corner. Yeah, I still made it, but I had to brake a little too much than I wanted to. Ooh, we just made it. Yeah, it's just a Mustang. I was thinking of the like Shelby Cobra one, which is blue with white stripes. Okay, Peugeot 106. It's gonna be a lot slower, but it doesn't make it any easier. That's what I love about these racing games. Oh, it's a slalom. I remember these. You can't carry too much speed going in. The idea is that you want to, like, have enough control. God, I hated this. You want to go in slow and then come out fast. There you go. God, those ones are hard. That was a little special car. Had, like, lots of detailing on. Please don't be the slalom. Not in a Skyline. I'd really rather you didn't. Skylines are so good because they're so, like, dependable. You can really throw them into corners, and because they're four-wheel drive and they're good balance, you can, like, they save you on a lot of stuff. Am I going to get there? Oh, yeah, I think I'm there. 20, yeah. Oh, I nearly got a silver for that. Yeah, that's why Skylines are so good. Is because they're fast, but they're also very, very well balanced. They won't try and spin you off somewhere. Not until you put huge amounts of power in, but at that point, any car does. But because of like their long wheelbase and stuff like that, the Skylines are better with large amounts of power. Right, I want to keep sort of this type of speed. I want to get as close as I can without bopping off it. Oh, I thought that was the last one, but it's actually this one. Jesus. There we go. Zoom. Nice. Just the... I hate those slalom ones, so the quicker I can just get those out the way, the better. P cornering. Is that where you're just going in too fast and you know you can't make it? It's called P cornering. Oh, I know this corner. This is a P corner, is it? Alright. It helps if you know the track. Like, I've spent so much damn time on this track, so... Because in late game, there is a race on this track where you can win a £500,000 car that you can sell. There we go. And you can just spam that. It's like 7 laps. That's what we're actually trying to get to. Cool. Final one. Laguna Seca in a Viper. Vipers are terrifying. They've got so much power, it all goes to the back wheels. They're long wheelbase, but they're quite thin for the size. And they love to just launch. They're so powerful. But you can't really control it all that well. I've got a lot of experience with Vipers. And even then, like, you're more just fighting it. Look at it. Oh. See, a computer can't even, they don't even know what they're doing with it. I love seeing Vipers when you're playing the game, actually, because they're just all over the place. Because they try and take the same racing line as everyone else. Fun fact, Laguna Seca, from the top of that hill to the bottom, to like the bottom of that corner, I think is 6 stories. So you really are just like hammering down. Yeah. In later races, what you can do is you can just go launching off the top and use everyone else's brakes. What's the time? 21 minutes. We save. Cool, right. We're gonna see what this does. I'm gonna stop the recording here because I know the next one is really, really awkward to do. But if it's fine and we can just get it done quick, I'll just merge the 2 videos, okay? So, see you soon, buckaroos. Okay, just as I explained last time, we are going to see what the next one's like. If it's good, we'll just merge these 2 videos together. Not a problem. So, hello, boys, girls, non-binaries. How you do? Game, please. There we go. Slow. I know that said slow speed slalom, but I thought that said slow speed salmon. Okay. Circular turns over to this is the final. This is the final one we need to do. As soon as we've done this, we unlock them all. We never touch this again. Viper GTS. Oh, with 463 brake horsepower. This is the problem with the Dodge Vipers, is that they come in with ridiculous horsepower from the start. Which means, when we're doing this, which I think is just a large... I'm trying to figure out the right speed to keep this at. I think it's going to be about this. No. I think we're going to need to keep it around 116. Because 116 is controllable and it's still making us slide a little bit. But as soon as you go faster than that, it's not good. No, we just made that. Oh. Yeah, because as soon as you put more power in, you just begin to drift out. And in a Viper, drifting is inevitable, but it's still terrifying. TVRs as well, same thing. Can go ridiculously fast, like horrendously fast. Yeah, this. Oh, I know this track. The top corner is a little bit of an issue because it's like a right angle. And you can't see it because it's like a blind corner. It's like a blind hill that you're just going over. I think I might have broke too much. This is where that straight line physics thing comes in. Where, like, if I had touched it a little bit more, that I wouldn't have made that, really. I wouldn't have made it below, like, the time period. Because straight lines are fastest lines. Apricot Hill. Do I know Apricot Hill? NSX. Oh, this is that nice car, actually. Sorry, I'm trying to put that down really carefully. Yeah, this is that nice car. Oh yeah, this is Apricot Hill. This is the one that we were literally just on. Right. This corner is actually a bit of a red herring because you don't need to brake too much in that first one, and the second one like really drags around quite a lot. You see what I mean? This one as well, like you don't need to brake too much. Because it's an S-bend, it's predominant... Oh, that was going so well. I was in for a banging time. Oh, but all 4 of my wheels came off. Came off the track, which means you fail. but I was in for a really good time on that. Yeah, a lot of those S-bends, you don't need to brake as much as you think, because to average out, it's a straight. You know, you're entering in at one direction, and you're going to leave effectively at that same direction. It's more a case of how much speed, there we go, can you hold as you go out. This car's a little annoying because it bounces. When you bounce like that, that's a huge problem. I failed. God dang it. This is why we saved before this episode, because this one gets a bit tight. Like, I can still do it. But you just have to be like on racing lines and stuff like that. Whereas I prefer a more relaxed approach, I think. So like that racing line, I always want to go in really deep and like really hit the edge and stuff, but it's that bit. Yeah, but in a corner such as that, you actually don't want to go in so deep on the first one, sometimes you can get in much deeper on the second. See, I just flew through that now. Got silver. But yeah, so when you've got like a corner and then another corner to come back on, if you take the first corner too tight, you're then in too close when you hit the second corner. You're like in the middle of the road versus being way out, sometimes you get a better line in for the second one. It's, I'll draw a picture. I'll draw a picture at some point. If people ask, I'll draw a picture. Ah, the Ford Escort rally car. Woo! Smoky Mountain as well. So this is a rally stage. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I didn't realise we'd start that fast. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, when I was little, I always thought this car was the Dove car. You know, the Dove soap. You'll see why when we finish this up. Power slide. And I hit the wall. But power slide. Nice. Yeah, I always used to think this was the Dove soap rally car. Because when you look at it, it's got like a circle with Ford on it, and I always thought that was the Dove soap logo. Because the Dove soap logo is just a circle with Dove written in it. And I think that's also blue and white, and then this car is blue and white, and it has a circle, and it just says Ford. But in like really fancy writing, like the Dove writing. It's a cool car though, I like that car. Nostalgic AF. Escudo Pikes Peak version. Oh, now. This is basically the fastest car in the game. This is the car that you buy and you win everything with. Look at the size of that spoiler. But it has horrendously fast acceleration, but it is actually manageable. Ooh, kind of. Kind of. Never mind. Yeah, but look at it. This is the car that you want. This is the car that you want to buy. It's got so much horsepower and so much acceleration. But it is a little tricky to control. But at that point, it doesn't matter because you just go screaming past everyone because you've got about 1,000 horsepower. This has 981 horsepower. Which makes these like really low gears quite terrifying. The best thing to do isn't to solidly explode out of corners. You want to like tap the accelerator until you get to like a comfortable speed, because if you just go in really slow and you smash the accelerator, all the wheels spin and you just spin out completely. There we go. But that is the car that we're going for. That car is terrifying. But it also destroys everything else on the game, basically. Because it's just so damn fast with its acceleration. And then from that, we switched to a Peugeot 306. Which was like a 4-door. Is it a 4-door? I think it was a 4-door. I don't know. My mum had one that was a 4-door. I don't know if they did a 2-door version. Ooh. Why are you no turn? Why are you no turn, Peugeot? I know like, you're just like a hatchback, but please turn. Like, come on, man. Or woman, or whatever. Car. Why do you only turn when I'm going super slow? What's with this car? Oh well, hopefully I still got it. They give you a lot of time on the rally stages. I only just made it. Oh, it is a free door. No way. Yeah, my mum had one. It was actually a really nice little car. I really remember that little car. The Peugeot 306. Because that time, I think my sister got the Saxo. And the Saxo looked like the 306. But with more trim. That was really about it. Oh, what are we in? Oh, this is a nice car. I always loved this car when I was young, just because it had four exhausts, but this car slaps. It's got so much acceleration. It's so good to control. It doesn't try and like fling out. It works really well in low gears. And it's got 4 exhausts, which obviously makes it better than most cars. Look at it. The Alpha. I think it's an Alpha. Yeah, it is. It's an Alpha. The Alpha race car. Love that. Makes a good noise too. Sorry if I talked over it, but yeah, the Alpha 155 touring car. It's that sort of 500 brake horsepower level. If you have that in a race car, it's generally okay. The Escudo has 981. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. These cars that like bounce can be a bit of an issue because when they bounce, it becomes a real problem to control them. Especially when it's something like this that just flies. Quite controllable though. So this is the... I thought I was off the track. No! Balls. There's me being like, quite controllable though, and then just immediately gets launched. You see that bouncing? You don't want that. You don't want that because that really ruins the like cornering aspect. You'll never like you'll very rarely see like a an F1 car do that type of bouncing because it just takes so much pressure on the tires. It ruins all your aerodynamics. It like destroys the bottom of the car, absolutely destroys it, and then any grip that you had is then very, very varied. And then like with an F1 car, because they've got so much acceleration, when you bounce, if you come up and they've got so much power, they'll just spin the wheels, and that was exactly the problem that I had, where I just spun around horrendously. That's a nice looking car though. It's a nice looking car. I bet they're still so expensive. Pardon me. Oh, this is a Nissan, like, supercar and a half. I actually remember this car. I think this actually, at the base level, is a Skyline. But it's so... This is another, like, world killer of a car. Like the Escudo, because it's just so fast. She's got so much acceleration. I still failed. Probably because I was talking through and looking at the car. Right, we try that again. I've always wanted to race around Laguna Seca as well. Like in real life. It's in America somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere dry and hot, it looks like. But God, it is. This was like, always my favourite track. Because it was hard and there's a lot of runoff areas. And you can do some like really weird stuff. You can do some like really dodgy stuff. If you get that corner just right, you can launch off the top. So like, you'll see I actually start braking really, really far back. And that's because this S-bend really cuts into you. Crap, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Can I still get it? Can I still get it? No. Ah, these last couple are hard. I think the last one is like really hard because you're racing, I think, in Toyota's GT1 race car, because they did a GT1 race car and a GT1 road car. And the GT1 race car, well, the GT1 road car can have like 1 billion brake horsepower because it's just mad. There we go. There we go. I hit that perfectly. The problem is, if you go launching over the top of that, you really need to know when to brake. There you go. I absolutely smashed that. There we go. Nailed it. Where was he going? But God, look at that car. Oh. Oh. God. God, I really wanted to race stuff when I was young. I did race stuff when I was young. Not this type of stuff, but... Oh. Even, like, I used to race remote control cars. I was terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. I'd just smash into people. Crap, I missed one. Oh, well. Did that just not save? We did that, I'm sure. Oh, well, we do it again then. Yeah, we totally did this, but I'm guessing it didn't save it, so... Or it's a graphical glitch and it is there. Oh, no. Our record's not there. Okay. So we've just got to smash through this then. No big deal, I suppose. I always turn into this far too early and it sends me on a tizzy on the way out. There we go. A tizzy, just like, ugh. It just, ugh. You know? That's a tizzy. There we go. We did it. Yeah, I always turn in too close on that hairpin bend. I turn in too early and it sends me too far. Like, out the other way. If you've got a hairpin like that. If you're coming up here and you turn in too early, when you come out, if I'm coming trying to get to here, like over here, if I turn in too early, it then effectively gives me another corner that I have to deal with. The idea is you want to come out really far and then turn in so you can just go straight. That's the fastest way of doing it. Oh my God, it has been so long. Yeah, the GT1 race car. Oh, so powerful, so fast. Looks incredible. Sorry, I got too excited by the look of it. But it looks fantastic. I bet it's terrifying to drive. It is on here, but it's just so damn good. It's got so much downforce, but it's got so much power. Like, you have to be super damn careful of it. Now, I remember that this... Yeah. It's got so much downforce and so much, like, power that the turning can be really good and then terrible. Because you can get railroaded into straight lines. Which is good in a racing perspective. Bad if you don't have the aptitude to deal with it. Or if you come into a corner too fast, it railroads you straight. Which means no matter how much turning you do, you're not going to get it. Did I get it? Oh, just we were 0.08 seconds in. My favourite looking car in this whole game. It just looks unbelievably alien. Did you see the car that won the Goodwood speed race? What is it? It's Goodwood Festival Speed. That one. The car that won that, I think it was this year or last year, looked like the Batmobile, but it also looked a bit like that car. And I was like, ooh, but it was electric, which was cool. Because aerodynamics don't care whether you're using petrol, diesel, or electric. Fun fact for you, because it just doesn't matter. Okay, right. We now have all of our licenses. So, we're going to stop it there. I'll probably connect this one onto the last one. And then we can just smash them all out in one. And then we can carry on with what we were doing, which was the front wheel drive cup. See you later.